I'm very pleased to be here tonight to hear everybody speak, and I must say that every one of your talks were just wonderful, and there's a lot said about the problem of discrimination not going away, and basically I think because of the lack of understanding of gayness, if you like, the science behind it. A lot of people still believe that it's a lifestyle choice or a culture that's adopted. I think that a lot of that discrimination, well, nearly all of it, if not all of it, would disappear if there was more education on the issue. How can we approach that? How can we educate people to the science behind what is a human being? How can we approach it? I mean, in schools, there's a lot of education in terms of anti-bullying and acceptance and love and tolerance, but the actual science behind being gay, it escapes a lot of people. How do we address that?
Are you asking any particular member of the panel or everyone?
Well, anybody.
Thank you for your question. It's a really good point. During the campaign last year, I actually door-knocked another person, and they had a big issue with, it seemed to have a big issue with the government, and so I asked, what's the issue? I'm here to listen and find out what I can do to help address it. And they said that they disagreed with our Chief Minister's sexuality. And I said, okay, well, it's pretty hard for him to address because it's kind of a fact. And, the conversation moved on to other things. But I think the point is that personal communication between people is really important. And that's what we saw during the Ireland referendum campaign. The campaign wasn't one sort of in the media. They did all those things as well. It's actually won by the personal discussions. So a lot of gay and lesbian grandsons and daughters were calling up their grandparents and actually saying, look, I want you to support this grandma or grandfather because it really means a lot to me. And those sorts of personal conversations make a real difference. And helps to explain the humanness behind it, because a lot of people may not have considered the issues before and may not fully understand the issues. So it is an opportunity to have that discussion. Having said that, I'm not advocating for a plebiscite. I think it is a really difficult thing, and I think I wouldn't want to put anyone, especially some most vulnerable young people, through having to campaign for something and ask other people to have the acceptance of their community. I think it is something we can just change through a vote of the Parliament, but that doesn't mean we can't have a really great conversation along the way, a personal communication with relatives and friends about the issues involved.
Thanks for the question, Meg. From a legal perspective, taxonomy, as one would call it, is a matter of fact, really. So if somebody was classified as X, then it's the rights and obligations that attach to that person that are settled in the law. I don't think the law can possibly remove prejudice of one sort or the other. I mean, you can't legislate people to be polite to each other. But what you can do is to have, legal appropriation, for example, for services like suicide prevention and mental health issues, which significantly affect people in particular target groups. Gay people are one of them, but there are many other groups that society, for one reason or the other, tends to characterize in a very negative kind of way. And therefore, you see the suicide rates among those particular groups be significant. So the education is one thing, and that should happen through the school system, but to have the services that would help people to deal with or overcome the issues that attach to their particular legal characterization is also something that is really important and which can be done if there is the taxonomy that allows you to do that.
I suppose the way I look at it is that facts and science rarely changes minds. Often people will, if they've experienced a change, they might look at the facts differently. But I think one of the challenges is how do you address the heart? And very often there are issues around fear, fear of belonging and change. And I think, as Chris was saying, the conversation, the one-on-one relational connection, where those fears can be spoken and addressed in a safe environment, or perhaps the ways they need to happen. And I think religious communities have a really important role to play in that conversation, because so often they've given comfort and aid to some of that most damaging material and those very damaging positions. So for those communities to speak out and to say, to speak out against violence and to speak out against the inequality and the discrimination is very significant.
Thank you.